I just gotta make sure this sound is working and just gotta say a couple things. If somebody could just let me know when you hear me. I just gotta stay on this for a few minutes while I drive. Um, well, kind of was something bad. Does that mean you can hear me okay? I kind of wanted to be on the phone, like, because I just ran into a situation and kind of saved somebody, like, from a domestic, and I'm, like, a little bit shaken up. And I'm trying to just go and have a peaceful little drive to the beach, but, okay, you hear me good, okay? Okay, so let me tell you what happened. Whew, I'm just shaking. So what happened was I was all packed up and I went to go take a little stroll, like I was saying after the live, kind of wanted to shorten it and just take a little trip to the beach. And when I went to the little store by my house to get something before, I looked over to my right and I saw a man. This has happened before where I run into these situations. I saw a man kind of being a little too aggressive with a girl and she got out of the car. Just 1 second. He was yelling at her and stuff. I looked over, kind of looked over, but I turned my head away real quick because I could see him looking at me like, "What you looking at, bitch?" I was like, "Shit, I better not look over there." But anyways, I could hear him screaming and stuff, so I already grabbed my phone in case I was gonna have to call. And then he ended up, swearing and stuff. And she got out of the car and she started walking like she was gonna go into the store. And all of a sudden, he peeled his tires and started swearing at her and kept like screeching through the parking lot. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Did he just leave her here? So then he goes out to the main road and everything, like he abandoned her there. And I could see that she looked like she was upset and scared and crying. So I was like, I called her over. I was like, I drove over a little bit to where she was walking. I said, ma'am, you all right? Do you need a ride somewhere? And she said, can you? And I said, yeah, come on. And then I guess he saw that she was walking towards my car. And then I was like, oh shit. So then once he saw that I was helping her, he started coming back. He drove backwards back the street, down the street. And I was like, oh fuck, he's coming at my car. Oh my God. And I was like, quick, just get in. I'm calling the cops. And she's like, no, don't do it. And then he went and came up to us and started swearing and freaking out some more. And then he peeled around again like he was gonna do a turn and come back at us. And I picked up the phone to call the police. And she's like, "No, don't call the police." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm calling." And she's like, "I could just get out." And I'm like, "No, don't. You're not getting out." And then I went and drove my car around the building, and she kept saying sorry. I was like, "No." And she kept saying she was gonna walk. I was like, "No, you can't get out right now. Like, I don't even know what this guy's gonna do." But then I was like, "Shit, he's gonna come after me," because he obviously looked at my car. So I went and hid behind a building when I called the cops to come help. And I was like, maybe we could get an escort or something like that, like an escort, because I'm like, now he knows what my car's in. He's gonna think now that I'm driving to the beach, he's gonna think that she's in my car. But then they came and as soon as she said the name, the cops already knew who he was, and she said it was her kid's father, and he's stalking her and stuff. And I was like, she was really gonna go back with him too, and she said he might try to, what her. That's why I was like, no, you're not getting out of this car. So I just wanted to and I was like, well, what if he comes after me now? I was just trying to be a good person and like help her. This is the second domestic violence that's happened in front of that store that I've helped somebody. So, this one was worse because he came after like my car, and then when he was turning around, I don't even know where he is in the neighborhood. So I just was like, I am going to the fucking beach right now. But anyways, the cop had her get out of my car and took a little bit of my info and stuff, and I programmed his number in case I was like, what if I see him on my way to the beach? You know what I mean? Like he might think she's in this car and be waiting or something. But I don't know. It looks like so far so good since I've been just talking this out like so far while I'm driving. I don't think he's following me or anything like that. But he said they were gonna give her a ride home. I just hope he doesn't like go to her house or something. It looked like she lived pretty close to me too. That was a weird thing, but they knew who he was, so they're gonna be looking for his car. But anyways, I just hope she's all right. And I just felt like talking about it because I got all like shaken up by it. So I just wanted to talk on here about it while I drive. I'll calm my nerves down. I'm not obviously seeing all the chat because I just wanted to talk about it while I drive to, like, it gets me all screwed up when I am around that. Some of you know. I feel a little better just talking about it and knowing that he's not following me right now. But like I said, I already programmed the police number. I got a taser too. And the cop at one point, when before I left the cop, well, then another one pulled up, and they're like, he's like, "Is your car legal?" I'm like, yeah, but I'm trying to do a good thing right now. Like, why would you even ask that right now? Well, that should be the last thing from your mind right now. But anyways, I was like, yeah. It did cross my mind when she first got in the car though, when we hid behind the building till the cops came. I couldn't help it. I was like, do you have like, you don't have drugs on you or anything? I felt like maybe I should have asked that in the first part, but I did ask her. But not like I would. It's not like you're. I'm not gonna not grab her anyway. After what I saw, I wasn't thinking about that at the time. I just wanted to get her the fuck away from that guy. He looked like he was on meth or something. That's the second person I seen rage like that, like they're gonna kill the woman at the same store. It's so weird. He was all like red faced and everything, like he was gonna hurt her. But I guess it was a little extra scary this time since he came back and drove backwards at my freaking car, and then he was like at like right against my car, swearing and yelling more. Fucker, stupid fuck. Well, at least they know who he is. As soon as she said his name, they knew who he was, so maybe they can find him. Only thing I know was the black sun. Sometimes when I get a call, it knocks me off, so I don't know. Okay. Tell me when you guys hear me again. Tell me when sound is back. Okay, it is back on. Okay, good. Sheesh. And that's the thing, like the women get, I understand, like they get scared to like call the police, so they're gonna get mad and stuff, but it had to be done. Obviously, they're nice and everything, and let her gave her a ride. Yeah, I just get shaken up. I'm a little like shaken and stuff because of the nerves from the guy. Because he came back at us like he was gonna come grab her out of my car. Well, I kind of already just told the story, but I just wanted to be like, feel like talk about it when I'm driving to calm down and like make sure no one's following me. Because I just wanted to go relax, like take a walk on the beach, and I just had to rescue a lady from a psycho stalker boyfriend. She said it was her kid's father, and she said she can't get away from him. She said she keeps trying to get away from him, and he wants to kill her. So, yeah. Well, that's why I wasn't taking. No, that's why I was not gonna not call the police when she told me not to, because I already know how that pattern goes, where they say not to do it, and they say, and I understand why they say no, because they're afraid. And then she said a couple times she'll just get out, and I'm like, nope, staying in the car. We'll drive around here. I would have just drove to the police station if I had to, but she wasn't getting out of my car. Hell no. Like I said, I have pepper gel spray and a taser, so I would have tased the motherfucker. But at least she's good for now. Yeah, I know, could have. Actually, you know what? You're right, because sometimes some people would have said I did a stupid thing because I don't know if he has a gun. He could have came and shot us both. You know what I mean? But I ain't thinking of that. I'm just thinking of saving her. But now that I'm thinking about it, I guess I'm not, it's not your first reaction. Your first reaction is to help. And then you think about it after, like, oh shit, something that could have happened. I'm not gonna have to shut that ringer off. Um, just tell me when the sound comes back on, and I'll probably. I guess that's pretty much it. I just wanted to. I guess I feel like I just wanted to get it out. Kind of, you know what I mean? Like, feel like, what's that say? Um, okay, I'm here. Thank you, Monty. Um, yeah. So I made it. I'm on the road already, but I'm already on the road where the beach, the one that I wanted to go to and walk. Yeah, I hate how it gets dark early. I don't see nobody near me or anything. I should be good. I programmed the number though, like they said, in case. And I got my weapons. Well, the weapons that I have, they're not the best weapons, but they're definitely gonna stop somebody. I was gonna get another thing I want to get is one of those burner guns. They're BYRNA. They're on YouTube. There's a bunch of videos. They have a whole bunch of different kinds now, and they vary in price. They're on Amazon now too. I want to say like between three, four, 500, and they go up. Would they take the CO2 cartridges? And you don't need it. It will stop. They have a variety of different refill cartridges. You could put pepper balls in them. They have gas. They have all different kinds of them, different cartridges you can, and they will definitely stop somebody, but not be fatal, and they will hurt you. Oh, I had a situation, a domestic situation that went kind of bad, and I helped a lady, so I was a little shaken up from it. I had to, I had to drive and hide behind a building. Then we went out front until cops came because a guy came after I was trying to get a passenger that was left on the road to walk. I tried to give her a ride, then he came back at us. He drove backwards and screeched his tires when he saw her near my car, and it was very scary. So I just wanted to talk about it. So I called the police, and she was just to shorten it up again, unless you want to hear it after. But she was gonna get out of my car, and I told her no. I called the police. She told me no, but I still called them anyway and then they came and they got her so they could bring her home, and they already knew who her boyfriend stalker was. She said she can't get away from him and stuff like that. She was crying, so it was just a situation I got scared of and wanted to talk. So I talk while I drive because it was like got me all shaken up. Just shit, scary situation to be in. Okay, I feel better now talking about it. Thank you all for listening. I actually do feel better. And I made it to my destination and nobody followed me. So that's good. And I hope I didn't cut it. I didn't even look at anything or what's going on, so hopefully nobody else was already alive. But I guess the fresh air, time for some fresh air therapy. And I will definitely remember to hold all my weaponry that I do have. Well, thank you all for listening. No, he's not with me right now. He's not with me right now. Thank you. It's just once he hit those fucking put it in reverse, I was like, oh shit, he is coming at us, bro. And that's when you know too when people are that rageful in the public. That makes you know that if they're that and don't even care who's watching, you know what goes on when no one's watching. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even thinking twice. Stupid fuck. I hope they get him. I hope they pick him up. I can't remember what she said the name was. I wasn't really paying attention. She told the Popo though, so that's all that matters. Oh, well, thank you for listening, whoever's out here in the YouTube lands. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping in. I will let you all go now, and if anyone's live that you want to share, feel free to. And thank you again. I'm gonna end it now and be by the water. The police gave her a ride home. They were taking her home. She didn't have a long walk, but He left her on the side of the road on a main road that I live near. It's kind of a dangerous road too. But he only came back once he saw that somebody was picking her up. You see what I'm saying? Once he saw my van go near her, that's when he put it in reverse. Because he was probably playing head games with her and he was going to go back anyway. But his plan failed with his head game because I already was getting her. So your head game failed, bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure it's all with me right now. It's a good reminder. It's a good reminder to make sure they're there with me. So I got two different types right now. Let's see. I got a taser and my. I gotta get my other one out of my backpack. I usually clip it on my body when I'm walking here, anyways, because there was some sort of a alleged Massachusetts serial killer, or no, the New England serial killer. Excuse me. There was last I knew there were 7 bodies, but I've never seen updates since the Nancy Grace show. I never saw another update on it, so who knows what's going on with that. Oh, okay. What time is yours? Thank you. Trying to find my pepper gel. What time is yours, Charlie? Well, thanks, Renee. I probably won't because I don't want to trigger anyone with the air because it's like the wind gets picked up. I'm just making sure I have the gel one with me. Pepper gel, taser. Oh, I got a new flashlight that's pretty heavy too. It's like, where is that? I think I threw it in my bag. It's like definitely would double as this. Yeah, that thing's heavy. I got like a fairly heavy flashlight. 10 o'clock your time. Ooh, that's a late one. That is a late one. Is that the next live around the blocks of the YouTubes? You know what? Yeah, if I would do that. I'll just hit the kind that you don't even have to hit the StreamYard. What do you call it? The vertical, because you don't even have to press anything else except live. That's a good idea. Yeah, you could put your link in there. Anyone that, if there's any blue here, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Constance. Tennessee. Well, all right, I'll let you all let it go. And, yeah, I guess if I need anything again, I'll just hit the live button and practice my ninja skills. Yeah, I don't like them, but the only thing I like about the Mama T is it's quick. Like if you don't wanna I don't want you to go for I'm trying to go while it's still light out because it gets dark early. I'm putting all my gear on. I'm in a chill I feel confident that it's a pretty chill spot right now. But I carry stuff there because there's a lot of like fishermen and stuff sometimes at night. But I'm always like I'm one of those hyper alert fight or flight. I'm always like that, like always waiting for something to happen. So I feel pretty confident that I'm always ready for it. And I don't want to say paranoid, but it's like I'm always super aware. I've always been super aware, like when you're in the city and stuff like that. Once you are around it, I don't think it really ever leaves. If that makes sense. Kind of just makes you who you are, I guess. Molds you. Yeah, molds you into what you are. So, I guess that's going to be it. Well, I do appreciate anyone that was listening. So yeah, thank you again, and I will hopefully not have to press live again. And thanks for listening. And have a good night. And I'll probably see you somewhere in another chat. Thanks again. I'll figure out how to fucking end this on my phone.